This heartbreaking story consists of 2 parts. The head can pass quietly without any problems. However, I still want to tell it because it introduces some of the characters. 1. We are in a castle in the countryside. The owner is away from home for a few days. An elegant lady, the widow of the owner of a tannery in a nearby city, came to visit. She was leading a short-snouted dog. She came to help me borrow money. She brought many deeds that had been presented to the court and a bunch of useless papers. We advised her to put it in an envelope and send it to the castle master, and quote, Inspector General of the Army, Knight, Slower, that address. We read it again to her, and quote, Inspector General, and quote. At that point she stopped, not knowing whether the word and quote, tra and quote, was written ch or tr. She sighed and said, Alas, I am a woman, how can I write those words? The dog lying on the floor growled and seemed very unhappy. Actually, it followed its owner just to improve its health and have fun, but people didn't and #39 give it a carpet to invite it to lie down on. It looks very ugly, with a short snout and a bulging neck with fat. It continued to bark deafeningly. The customer said, Don and number 39. Worry about it, it won and number 39. Bite, first of all because it has no teeth, secondly because it and number 39's very healthy. We have raised it for so long that we now consider it like family. My grandchildren ruined it. They played wedding games for the dolls and the dog played the role of the judge who came to perform the wedding ceremony. That game made the poor dog tired and difficult. Then she finished writing the address and left, holding her dog. That and number 39's the first part of the story that we can put aside for now. 2. Die. Here begins the second part. We went to the province and stayed in a hotel in front of the bookmaker and number 39's house the other day. Our window looked into that yard. People used boards to divide it in half. On one side are rows of leather and tanning tools. On the other side is a garden with a group of children playing. Those are the nieces and nephews of the landlady. They had just finished burying the poor dog. They built him a beautiful tomb, worthy of that precious breed of dog. They took pieces of broken dishes and cut them into a ring around the grave. In the middle, they placed a broken bottle with its mouth propped up against the sky. After the solemn funeral, the children gathered around the grave and danced. Among them, there was a 7-year-old boy with a practical mind who proposed to organize an exhibition of that brilliant mausoleum for the neighborhood children to see. The entrance fee is priced at a button. Every boy can have a button and many are willing to give their girlfriends a second one, thus earning them countless buttons. That plan was unanimously accepted and they announced it to everyone around. Then children from all over the street and neighboring alleys came. Everyone gave them a button on their pants as requested. That afternoon, many children returned home with only one strap on, but they also got to see the grave of a short-snouted dog. In front of the entrance to the yard, there was a little girl, wearing ragged clothes, standing close to the door. She is very pretty, has beautiful curly hair and the softest blue eyes in the world. She didn't and #39 speak or cry, but every time the door opened, she took a long, clear look into the yard. I Don and number 39 have any buttons and I also know that no one will give them to me. I stood there, sad, until all the other children finished viewing the mausoleum and left. At that moment, she sat down on the ground, covered her face with her pretty hands, and sobbed. I and number 39. Am the only one who can, and number 39. Watch it. And it is a heartbreaking story like any other heartbreaking story that people encounter at any age. From the window we saw everything clearly, and indeed, when looking down from above at the painful stories of others and even our own, people could and #39. Help but smile. Thank you for joining us for today's fairy tale. We hope these stories bring joy and meaning to your day. If you love our channel, please hit the subscribe button so you won't miss any exciting tales. Wishing you a good night and sweet dreams. See you in the next story.